Hey up me loves, I'm Nat and welcome to my new channel, Nat at North. So today we're going to get into a music reaction video with a very well-known and classical Canadian singer, Joni Mitchell. So Joni was actually born in Alberta in 1943 in Canada, of course, and she's a Canadian singer, songwriter, painter and guitarist. And something I found out that was really cool is back in the day on the album covers, she actually featured a lot of her artwork and painting kind of as the album covers, which is pretty amazing. So talented all around. Joni has kind of more of a poetic lyrical style, which is quite interesting, and a lot of her classical hits have really stood the test of time, and to this day they're very, very relevant and current, which is quite interesting. I wonder how she was able to kind of predict that and just keep everything very, very kind of up to date and relevant. And a lot of very well-known artists also cover a lot of her songs because of that reason. So we're going to cover today Big Yellow Taxi. That was brought out in April of 1970, and I tried to kind of find a music video, and there wasn't really a music video for this particular song, so I thought it was very fitting to actually go and kind of delve into a live concert version that she did for the BBC in the UK. So the BBC is the British Broadcasting Corporation, and it's kind of one of the main channels, if you will, in the UK, so I thought that would be very fitting for our channel. So without any further ado, let's get into Big Yellow Taxi at the BBC concert. She looks so pretty, it's like an angel.
The paved paradise, put up a parking lot. With a pink hotel, a boutique and a swinging hot spot.
So they paved paradise and put up a parking lot, which, yeah, is very relevant because even where I am, there's just so many new buildings that are going up. Obviously, there's so many more people now. We're very overpopulated, and yeah, it's kind of, honestly, when I really think about that lyric, it is kind of sad. And again, relevant back in the day and even more relevant now, especially in a lot of places in Canada and really all over the world. This is kind of a global epidemic, if you will. A pink hotel, that's honestly one of my favourite lyrics. I wonder what is in the pink hotel. I wonder what she meant by that. It kind of feels a little bit taboo, if you will. So I'll leave you with that to have a think about the pink hotel. And is it a hotel or is it something else? We'll never know.
Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Very true.
Paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charged all the people $1.50 just to see them.
Yes, I mean, wow. I wonder how she was able to kind of predict this theme. Put all of the trees in a tree museum, which is really, honestly, like, now I actually think I've never really listened to this song. It's been a long time since I've listened to this song. It's obviously a classic. I've never really thought about the lyrics until now, and it's quite sad, really. And again, you just kind of have that, we're in the Matrix, right? So everything costs, like water costs, food costs, everything, and then the things that were free are now in a museum and people have actually got to pay to see them. It's kind of being put on display. Very, very interesting.
I said, don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. The paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey farmer, farmer, put away that DDT now.
She's talking about the crops and spraying.
Apples, believe me, the birds and the bees. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard that screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi come and took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know?
Why did the screen door slam and why did the old man go? Did he die? Did he need to get rushed to the hospital? Like, what is this lyric and what does it mean? How do we interpret this? So obviously we're in a hurry if the screen door's being slammed. Maybe he just kind of ran away from her. We'll never know.
Oh, what you've got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard that screen door slam, and a big yellow tractor come and took away my house. It took away my land.
Oh yeah, we're getting into it now.
You don't know what you've got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot.
That's impressive. Very good range there. Yeah, so a very short video, but very interesting lyrics. Now, let's just think about this. So the screen door slammed again. So tell with these screen doors. And a tractor came and took away a land and a home. Very, very interesting. I wonder why she's gone with a big yellow taxi. I just find that really interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense because if it was in the UK, it'd be a big black cab, but I find that a really interesting choice. I wonder how that is kind of linked to, yeah, just kind of like the issues that we've got in the world, really, and just the world's changing and kind of, you know, it's getting very, very commercialized. It is getting very, very complicated. I mean, we can only just go to the store to realize what the cost of living is. And it's just so interesting how she was able to kind of predict that theme all them years ago. I mean, it was brought out in the 1970s. So yeah, I think we need to delve into this a little bit more, and I would like to get a different perspective. So the second part of this video, which we're going to do now, is because it's a very, very well-known classical song, and a lot of new artists and, you know, kind of current artists have redone this just because it is so current in the themes. I thought that we'd get into a cover by a little gentleman called Harry Styles, because of course it's so fitting that he is Northern. So yes, it fits this channel perfectly, and I am a big Harry Styles fan. When One Direction came out, obviously that is how he started his career. So just to give you a bit of backstory, in case you've been living under a rock and you don't know, so Harry Styles, he actually auditioned for the X Factor in 2010, and he actually auditioned individually, and at the end, kind of when they were deliberating, they actually decided to put 5 lads together. And all the 5 lads are obviously the One Direction that we know. They did very, very well, obviously, in the lives at X Factor. They didn't actually win X Factor, which was quite interesting. And then, you know, a year or so later, they actually released their first single and made it into the biggest worldwide, world universe kind of fame. So he is a northern boy, or lad as I would call, and is actually from Holmes Chapel. That's kind of his hometown. He wasn't born there, but that's in Cheshire in the UK. And he launched his solo career in 2017. One of the big songs that is known for his first kind of songs out of the solo career is Sign of the Times. So yeah, very, very fitting, I feel as though, with this big yellow taxi theme. And he also went into acting as well. So he launched his solo career 2017. He actually acted in Dunkirk, which I actually really enjoyed. I think he did a good job. Don't Worry Darling in 2022, which was just a complete mind. And then My Policeman also in 2022. So he's kind of been all around the house, has done everything, very, very versatile. So I think he would be the perfect person for us to explore a cover, just to see his take really on this amazing classical hit, Big Yellow Taxi. So without any further ado, let's get into this second video, which is the cover of Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell, by Harry Styles. And this is actually filmed and done at Radio 2, which is a big breakfast kind of radio show in the UK. So let's see Harry Styles' take on this. He's so cool, by the way, so cool.
Hey, paradise, built a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot.
Oh, a swinging hot spot, I missed that lyric. I love the harmonies. Yes. Come on, Harry, this is amazing.
Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. charged everybody $1.50 just to see them. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot.
First of all, like, how cool is Harry Styles? I know that he's very, very well known, especially since kind of leaving One Direction with his solo career, being very fashion forward, very interesting, kind of like a trendsetter, if you will. He dresses very, very differently. Loving all the rings. Like, he's just so cool, man. Like, honestly. And I love the harmonies too. It kind of just brings, just having the harmonies, it just really brings a different feel and a different essence to the song, which is very interesting. Yeah, so let's continue. So good.
Hey, farmer, put away the DDT now. Oh, give me spots on my apples, just leave me the birds and the bees.
Oh, he's getting into it now.
Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard my screen door slam.
Slamming again.
And a big yellow taxi towing my old man. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. 2, 3, 4. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot.
Oh, there you go, that low. Yay!
Thank you.
That was so fun. Oh yes, he just has his own spin on things. One thing that I just love about him is he kind of had a little bit of an identity. Obviously, they were all very individual in One Direction, but since him leaving and kind of like going in his solo career, onto his solo career away from them, he really has come into his own identity, which I totally appreciate. Yeah, so I think that was a really good comparison, honestly. I really did appreciate... Well, they were just very different videos. Obviously, you've got Joni Mitchell. She's just singing there by herself. It's all stripped down. She's just on a guitar. Her voice is very, in a strange way, very angelic, I find, as well. You know, and then obviously you've got Harry Styles' completely different take. He's got the harmonies there. It's a little bit more of a fun, upbeat version of course, being Harry Styles. Very, very interesting. So what are the takeaways from this? I think really just consumerism and environmental destruction. I did actually read as well that the inspiration came when apparently Joni was in Hawaii and she was looking at the beautiful mountains, and there was this parking lot that was kind of obscuring or ruining the view, if you will. And that's why she came up with the concept of Big Yellow Taxi. So I hope you've enjoyed watching with me. What did you think? And also, nobody really knows what the metaphor of why she chose the Big Yellow Taxi to kind of be featured, or the significance of that. What is it a metaphor for, if you will? Any ideas that you have or thoughts, please put them in the comments below. I would love to hear all of your ideas. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to doing another music reaction with you very, very soon. Ta-ra for now.